From my kitchen to yours, from my Jamaican kitchen to your family table, to your plate, and most of all to your stomach. It is all corn pork stew peas done just for you. On today's episode of the Jamaican Cooking Journey, I'll be sharing with you how to make pure corned pork stew peas. But I'm going to be pausing here to say special thanks to my patrons. Post notification shout outs today goes to Davis's Family Life and Sheppy Bradshaw. Ladies, manners and respect. Now, all corned pork stew peas. So right here, I have some corned pork. Look at these pieces of corned pork. Really pretty. And I did soak it in this lime water. Yeah. And this lime, soaking it in the lime water, this is a nice piece. So it looks nice piece of corned pork. You see, it has the fat, it has bone, it has lean, like a stew piece. So what I'll be doing at this point, I may cut them in smaller pieces. Yes, I think so. I'm just showing you how pretty this corned pork is. So I did wash it and I did soak it for about 4 hours in this water. So the lime juice helps to remove the salt out of it faster. And that was shared with me by J.A.K. Dolly. She is a young YouTuber coming up. Janet, manners and respect. She said, Debbie, soak the salt meat with lime water, and then and I did it so many times. So you see how my corned pork there? Yeah, man. So, but even though it was pre-soaking and I know most of the salt is out, I still am going to give it a little scald off. Why? Even though most of the salt has come out, when they pickle these stuff, the pickling goes to the core of the meat, and a little heat to it brings out all that little scumminess on the top. So you will see what I'm talking. Maybe somebody can say, oh, scum, but look here. Call it what you want to call it. Sometimes that's how it goes. So I'm going to get some fresh water and I'll be scalding it off. I think I'm going to be cutting the pieces a little smaller, a few of them. I'll meet you in the next clip at the stove. So right here I've got my pot with my peas. We're going to have peas problem, color problem with the peas. Wow. So my peas was being pre-soaked too. Same time as my pork. So right here I've got my pork. And I'm not going to use a lot of water to scald it off because it has been soaking so long. Remember, it's stew peas, you know. And we have to leave a little salty taste in there for it to have to maintain throughout the cooking of the dish. So soaked peas right here on. Garlic cloves, yeah, leaving it to come to a boil whilst this starts calling. Okay, when it has finished, I'll just come back, rinse it off with a little water, and I'm going to be transferring it to this pot, and I'm going to leave them to start slow cooking. We're doing it today without the pressure cooker. Next clip. So you see what I'm talking about with these pickled meat? Even though you pre-soak them, you have got to scald them. You see this? You don't want this being cooked and cook out inside your stew or anything. So I'm gonna turn flame off now. I'm gonna remove them, give them a little rinse again, yeah, under some cold water. So you see, oh, it shrink already. Boy, pork can shrink. Yeah, smells good though. Remember, corned pork have a different flavor from the pig's tail, so you're going to get a corned pork flavored stew peas. Yeah, wow. So peas start boiling. So we're gonna take our time. Corned pork look good too. Comment and tell me. Yeah. Nice clean corned pork gone down. Yeah. Remember, if you put on your hot water, I'm gonna put my hot water on right now. Alright. So you see what we have? So we're gonna let this cook for another 30 minutes on the low. Yeah. So this pot here now will start the tenderizing process. You see these little things right here? As it cooks on the low, it is going to build steam, and it's going to continually be dropping all of these because it's, you know, it's tightly covered. all of these are gonna be starting to drip, all of them little stinger, and you'll have the extra steam being locked in there. So we are leaving it half an hour time. I'll come back to you. I have it on more like a slow cooker thing, so I'll come back to you then. Okay, now fam, wow, so this is where you see that our pork is still chewy. Our peas is, yeah, peas kind of soft, getting a little softer ahead of the pork. So, but the pork will get there. So what I'm going to be doing right now, I'm going to be putting enough water to carry it right up to here, and I'm going to let it cook until it's halfway tender. Then when we return, we are going to be adding some peanuts. So you see, yeah, but the peas has colored up the meat somewhat. So I always, because we are strapped for good peas, years ago I introduced this vegetable to your beetroot, for your red pea soup, your stew peas, your rice and peas, the colorless ones. You know, the peas them don't have no color. So we're not ready for it as yet, because we look like we might need it. Okay, so this is right here. We're gonna leave it until the skin starts getting fork tender. So at that point, we are gonna return now, and we are gonna put in some peanuts. Okay, now fam, so we are right back, and you can see the meat is sort of pulling away from the bone. The peas is cooked, so that peas was somewhat softer than the some of it is a bit still hard. It seems as if they mix the peas, so we have a little way to go, maybe another 20 or 25 minutes. So at this time, what I like to do, I like to put my peanuts in so that it can start taking the body with the peas. So I'm gonna be putting in my peanuts. I am not the most perfect person with the peanuts, you see, so don't judge me. Putting in my peanuts right here, and we are waiting until it comes right down to par. So when everything, if we will need the little beetroot juice, we will put it in way down. You don't want to put in the beetroot juice when it's like, you know, you got to put it in when it's weak, because it will just lose the color, the heat. Yeah, so if we need it at the end, we will put it in. I'm putting in my peanuts right now. So our peanuts are in. I am putting in my herbs right now. You know, Jamaican thing and stuff with something go. I'm putting in one ripe, and I'm putting in one green and one ripe. The green is to flavor. The ripe also is to put a little heat. So you see what we're doing now? Yeah, gonna cover it down. Back again. We may not need the beetroot, and then maybe a little cracked black pepper. Oh, I do have some seasoning left back from the last video that I blended up. That's a good take for it. When I get my flame down to the slow cooker level, this is the slow cooker level. So when you see me next, the meat should be ready, and we're gonna put in our rest a little seasoning. So you know that we heat this dish with some rice, so this will give me some time to prepare just a little bit of white rice. So when you see me next, that rice will be prepared, and we'll be coming down to par with our corn pork stew peas. Okay, now fam, we are back. We are back. Oh, it's a nice breeze blowing on the outside, cooking fam. So this is what is happening right here. Yeah, you see that? You see it's ready. You see the peas? Look here. You see it? It's ready. You see the thickness, you see the gravy? You want up the flame a little bit now, just a little bit. Take it a little bit off the low, slow cooking. We're gonna get it grate in 1 peg of garlic. This is the final flavor enough. We just gig it up. Yeah, that 1 peg of garlic right there, just to bring it up back. If you want to use garlic powder, fine, but fresh for me is always best. I'm gonna use this. It's the same thing I used in the soup yesterday. Yeah, so I'm using this. Is my little, you know, you saw me, I blended it. all herbs. We're gonna incorporate it. Yeah, you hear how it's cooking down, how it's mellow. Let me show you. I want to get a piece out to show you. You see it? You see it? You see? It's cooked. Nice. For me, see how the stew is, you know, just sort of mellowing down. Yeah, it could be. Could have got so, but you know, we like the little extra gig. So we are putting with beetroot. It's good for it. Yeah, it's gonna turn it a little brighter, but remember, as it stay in there, you know, it's gonna get a little bit darker, a little bit paler. The heat always reduces the beetroot after time. So look at this, pretty. Try always to have beetroot, yeah, at hand. This is it. So my salt perfection is okay. My pepper has done its job. Yeah, so we're gonna leave it there for another 5 minutes. When you see me next, I'll be plating up some of this niceness for you. Yeah, I'll have it already plated. This is what it looks like. You see the nice rich color that the beetroot gives it? Yeah, we're gonna let it stay in there again. As I said before, remove our little seasoning. You don't have to move them, you know, because them cook out almost, you know, we can have them. So I'll catch you in the next clip. I've just turned my flame off, and you see what it looks like. You see that? You see how the beetroot has transformed it? We're gonna put together a plate just for you. So there you are, family. I'm presenting on the stovetop. From my kitchen to yours, from my Jamaican kitchen to your family table, to your plate, and most of all to your stomach. It is all corn pork stew piece done just for you. Please do enjoy. Now, if you have liked this video, remember to give me a big fat thumbs up. Remember to make sure you're subscribed to the Jamaican cooking journey. Make sure your post notification is always turned on. You know, the summer has ended almost, and we are moving on to fall. This is the season when all of these rampant, you know, all of these goodies, these dishes will come out. You know, I'll be there. Thanks for the love, thanks for the support. Remember to check out my merch store. Remember to check out my Patreon page. So I want to say thank you once more. From my kitchen to yours, it's our corn pork stew piece. Please do enjoy.